Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So real quick, I was MIA for a little while. My entire work came down with the flu, so all of us literally got the plague. So I was out for I don't know, I was out of work for 4 or 5 days, and then I definitely didn't do any workouts or anything like that. But I did want to talk about that a little bit just because, in the past, once I got sick, it was like the worst thing in the world. I'm like, oh my God, I can't work out. I can't do this. And so this time around, I was like, you know what? When your body's sick and it's recovering from something, you really just got to let it rest. And as much as it stinks, like I was doing so well, I'm going to the gym. I got my workouts planned out for the week, and, getting sick kind of just, it just takes it from you, so you got to then find that motivation again to want to go and to do the healthy things and whatever. So I really did just give my body what it needed. I just rested. I will say this time around, I was like, okay, control what you can control. So I continued to, take creatine, protein powder when I could, if I felt like I was okay enough to eat, whole foods. So like chicken, eggs, I did do a lot of soup just because I wasn't feeling like eating very much, but really focusing on that. And I don't feel like I lost any progress. I think I rested, I did what I needed to do, and my body, naturally just got better. And then I was able to kind of continue with my routines. So anyways, that's why I haven't been on making videos for the last couple of weeks. So this is Thursday, so we have a nasty snowstorm heading our way, so I actually did leave work before it got too bad because it's getting pretty nasty out there. So normally, like I said before in my previous video, I do work Monday through Friday. I work 40 to 50 hours a week, 45 hours a week. So I do have limited time as far as, really trying to make my food work, make my workout routines work. So I kind of just wanted to show you what I've been doing as somebody who, works a job, a basic 9-to-5 job, and I don't work remote or anything. I do have a 45-minute ride to work every day. So to and from, I'm driving almost 2 hours, on top of, working, 9-hour shifts sometimes. So with that being said, I wanted to talk about just kind of the stuff that I've been doing differently, because I've obviously, in my last video, if you watched it, the Get to Know Me video, I talk about, my relationship with food, how it wasn't super great, how I'd always fluctuated with my weight since I was a kid. And I'm just really, really trying to find a sustainable lifestyle for me now. I'm almost 40. My dog's in the background wagging his tail, if you can hear him. So, ow, yep, and he's hitting me with it. So, I just wanted to kind of come on here and just kind of go over, okay, buddy, hi, this is Chaco. He loves his toys. So he usually carries it. This happens to be a whiskey bottle that somebody got. It was pretty funny. Okay, buddy, come on, go over this way, come on. So, he's just really excited that I'm home now. Okay, go this way. All right, good boy. Come on, lay down, good boy. So as far as my workouts go right now, I did start off kind of slow, and I wanted to make something that was, sustainable, that I could kind of get with. And before, my mentality was like all or nothing. Like, I'm going to go in, I'm going to do all this, I'm going to get this, blah, 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 and go crazy. So this time around, I just decided that, okay, what can I focus on that's really going to help me in the long run? Like, what do I know that's good for me? And I have watched so many podcasts and videos and just trying to just get the knowledge, because if you're anything like me, there's so much information out there, and sometimes it's just so confusing, and you're like, well, cardio is good for you, but then you do too much cardio and then your body burns it off, and then you're eating less calories and this and that. And, I was just really trying to find a happy medium. Like, what can I do to just have a sustainable lifestyle that doesn't involve me doing hours of cardio a day? So I said, okay, my focus and I started this about 4 months ago. So my focus was going to be protein and strength training. And that was what I was going to do, and walking. So I was going to make sure that I hit 10,000 steps a day if I could. Hence last week with the flu, I did not. But so if I was feeling good, you know, that's what I was going to do. So 10,000 steps a day, hit a protein goal, and strength train. And the strength training was in the beginning maybe twice a week, because I was trying to just kind of get myself back to the gym, comfortable lifting. Working on form has really been what I've been practicing, because my form sucks. Like, my back always used to hurt when I was lifting. Like, I just didn't have the correct form in doing things, and then I would like want to go heavier because I wanted to be stronger. So it was just like, I didn't want to take it slow. Like, I wanted instant results, and I had to like go into this going like, okay, no, like, you haven't been to the gym in this long. You haven't stayed consistent. Like, you really need to just kind of slowly work your way up. So with that being said, I've used protein powders like off and on, you know, throughout my whole like fitness kind of journey as I've gone through, sticking to it. So right now what I do, and I think a lot of people, this has been like a trend going on. Yeah, right? Oh, nope, stay there. So I think right now there's been kind of a trend going on with protein coffee, which is great. Because I mean, if you're like me and you work the 9-to-5 job, or not even if you go into work, but everybody normally has coffee or tea or some sort of warm drink in the morning. I was like, protein coffee, that sounds wonderful. Like, let me look into this and see what I can kind of do to like start my day off with coffee. And, you know, I know I'm going to drink it anyways, so let me add some protein. So, you know, I was one of those people, went to Dunks like every morning. And, you know, before I was like getting the sugary drinks. Like, I never used sugar, but I always did like the pumps, you know, like the peppermint, pumpkin, like all the stuff that's like, you know, you can have it, it's, you know, but it's loaded with sugar and whatever. So I just don't personally want it. So then I would get, you know, okay, well, I'll do the sugar-free vanilla, some stevia, and almond milk. Well, honestly, it tastes like shit. Like, I don't like it. And I would just spend the money on it because I wanted coffee, and I was just being lazy. I didn't want to make it at home. So fast forward to when I discovered protein coffee, and I do drink hot coffee, like 1 cup of hot coffee in the morning to wake up and kind of get ready with my day. And then I do bring an iced coffee to work when I'm working. So in the morning, my hot coffee, I like to add collagen. So this one is the French vanilla collagen from First Form. I do like all their products. I do have, I actually have a lot of their apparel too. I have t-shirts and hats and stuff like this. But this collagen here for 1 scoop is 60 calories and 15 grams of protein. So I do like 3/4 of a scoop in the morning, add it to my coffee. This is like the flavor. You know, sometimes I'll throw in like a sugar-free creamer, but I do like kind of do a tablespoon, like I'll measure it out just to make sure that I'm not going overboard. But this has been great. I love adding collagen to my coffee because it's giving me 15 grams of protein through collagen. I know that a lot of people say it doesn't count towards your protein, but I'm gonna count it as my collagen protein. And it's really good for your hair, your skin, your nails. I definitely noticed taking this for 4 months, my hair is just growing. It's growing, it's soft. I mean, most of the time I just cut it, so it's a little shorter than it was. But it's just, I can't believe how much it's grown and how soft it is. And like, I wash it like once a week, honestly, because I do throw it back a lot. And I don't want to get like, you know, I don't want to wash it too much. I want the natural oils to come out. And I just let it air dry, and it's just so healthy and it just stays. So this has honestly been great. I noticed my nails grow. They're not brittle. My skin, I do have dry skin, but I do feel like this is helping. I can do a different video on skincare because I have been really trying to kind of like, you know, use some retinol, collagen on my face and stuff like that. But this was kind of just like the supplements and stuff that I've been using. But this, honestly, I didn't think it was going to make a difference, but it really did. So that is for hot coffee. And then I usually will put a scoop of creatine. So creatine is really good for hydrating your muscles. A lot of times people will say it will make them gain a little bit of weight, but honestly, it's probably just water weight. And then once your body kind of gets used to taking it, it's really hydrating for your muscles. It's really good for you. It's good for you in other things like cognitive function for your brain. So creatine all around. I just get an unflavored one so that honestly, and it's key to take every day. So like if you know, it really, you can get the benefits and the effects if you take it every single day. I get unflavored. I stick this in my hot coffee with my collagen. And then off the bat, I'm starting out with 15 grams of protein and a healthier kind of coffee. But this is great. This brand MetRx, I just found it at one of our local stores here. I have purchased a different one before from Amazon. I mean, they're pretty inexpensive and you can find them pretty much anywhere. So that is for my hot coffee in the morning. Sometimes I'll do this in my iced if I forget to do it in my hot. And then my iced coffee is like my favorite thing. I look forward to making it every day. So this particular time around, I have the salted peanut butter level 1 protein powder from First Form. So good. Like this is delicious. So 1 scoop is 130 calories, 1 gram of fat, 2 carbs, and 24 grams of protein. It's perfect. I make like 2 pots of black coffee on the weekend, let it cool, and then I have 2 containers that I put them in, stick them in the fridge, and then for the week, it's my go-to. So I'll use this as my kind of my flavor. I do the iced coffee, and then I do actually buy the Fairlife fat-free milk, because that's it'll be another 8 grams of protein, or maybe it's 13 grams, I'm not sure, for a whole cup, but I usually do half a cup because we don't need this. So he's being naughty today. So this one is awesome. So I love the flavor. I have had the caramel latte, which I really like, the salted caramel, and then I just ordered the chocolate mint cookie. Really excited to do like a chocolate mint iced coffee in the morning. So I'm excited to try that too. There's another thing that I use this for that I'll tell you about in a little bit. So protein iced coffee, it's worth it. It's so worth it. Like, it's just better. Like, I'm starting out the day with almost 30 grams of protein, and then I know that I'm like, gonna hit my goal. So my goal right now is about 160 grams of protein a day, but like minimum. So if I go over, I consider that the win. Like if I go to 170 to 190 grams of protein, I feel so much better. Like I have more energy. Like I'm getting some really good strength gains in the gym. Like I just feel good all around. So that's kind of like my go-to during like the morning. I usually finish this around like 10 o'clock or so. I'll have a breakfast. I usually do eggs. So like I'll do like a hard-boiled egg, and then I make like muffin tin, like egg whites with whatever this week I did ham, pepper and onion. It was so good for you. So after that, then I have like my lunch. So if I'm doing like a workout and stuff, I think the hardest part of this is getting the water down. Like I'm trying so hard to drink water, and it's hard. It's hard because I know that I'm drinking the coffee, but I want to drink my water too. So I know that the 75 hard challenge calls for like a gallon. I'm like, I don't know. I think I'd be peeing all day. I'd be peeing all night, then I wouldn't sleep. And you need your sleep, so that sucks too. So right now I'm trying to work up to 100 ounces a day. I'm doing pretty well. I'm hitting close to like 90, which I'm going to just take a sip of my water real quick. So I have quite a few of these. This is 40 ounces. So I try to get down the first one by noon. And then my second one, I try to get down by like 4:30. So usually I'll leave work around 3:30 and I get home around 20 past 4, depending on traffic too. So when I get home, so this one is my morning one. So it's 11 and I haven't finished my first 40 ounces yet. So, but what I do with this one is I do add electrolytes to it. So I really do like the Liquid IV, but I like the sugar-free. White peach, I didn't like it at first when I first got it, but I also, I think the directions say to add, what is it, 16, is it 16 ounces? I don't know. But I don't think I was putting, like for me, I don't think I was adding enough water. So I actually add 1 stick to 40 ounces and it's like the perfect ratio for me. It gives it a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of a flavor, and then I'm getting the benefits of an electrolyte. Do I think you need it all the time? I don't know. It makes me feel better. I feel like when I drink this when I work out, I feel like it replenishes me, which is really good. So I'm gonna keep putting it in my water. I've tried Body Armor, which I do like. I'm trying to think if there was another one that I've tried yet, but I don't know if I have or not. But Body Armor was pretty good. So I do like this. So I only do 1 stick. So this goes in just my 40 ounces of water in the morning, and then the other water is just kind of like plain, or I'll add like a sugar-free, like just like a packet, like a strawberry packet or something with a small amount of caffeine just to kind of give me that pickup in the afternoon. And then when I get home, usually I'll have, you know, my snack before dinner. So when I get home, I said I get home between like, you know, 20 past 4, 4:30-ish. So my goal by then is to have 80 ounces down. And then I come home and I will actually throw in some greens. So this one is just the plain super greens. It's from Amazon. It's like 12 bucks. It's 50 calories, but there is 6 grams of fiber in here. Eating as much protein as I try to do, I do have a little bit of trouble getting in my fiber sometimes. So I like this for that. Just to and I do eat vegetables, but sometimes I have a really hard time getting to 25 grams, which is like really minimum, but I'm trying to get there. The taste, I mean, it kind of smells like grass, so my dog definitely likes it when I drink it because he smells the grass, but I've gotten used to it, so I've been doing this for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. I'm not as routine on this though as the others. This one I do try to do every day, but I do miss it sometimes. Like I have a late day where I work till 5, and then I usually don't get home until like almost 6, just because traffic at the time. So I'm not trying to add, like it's just a lot of water to have, and then to eat dinner, and then try to go to bed, and then just get up the next day at 5 a.m. It's a lot. So I try to do this most other days, but sometimes I don't always get this in, but I definitely am gonna try. I do really like it. And then I also do take, this is kind of like my last kind of like supplement. I do take melatonin to try and help me sleep, but I do take magnesium. So I take 2 of these sugar-free gummies at night. It's supposed to be like calming. It's supposed to kind of like relax you and stuff. Have I really noticed that? I don't know. I definitely have been sleeping better. So I do take 2 of these every night, but I also take 2 melatonin too. I do try to get a minimum of 7 to 8 hours of sleep during the week. It's kind of hard. So about 7 hours, and the weekends I kind of just let myself sleep in. Like I just let myself do what I have to do. So those are kind of like my supplements that I take. You know, you do what's best for you. This is just what is working for me. I like it. It's keeping me on track. I've made it a routine, which I think helps with the motivation. Like, I think that's like a lot of times where we just kind of lose it, is like, I'm not motivated to do it, but you literally have to. Like if you want, I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, what do you do if you want a promotion at work? You work hard. Like you work hard, you show them that you deserve it, right? So why don't we do that in life? Like if you want something and you want to do better, you want a specific goal to happen, you work for it. So I think with all these things that I'm trying to implement is helping. So as far as my workout routine goes, so I do work out 4 days a week, like I was saying. I'm trying to really focus on strength training. So I do walk though. I try to walk 7 days a week, at least 20 minutes when I'm at work. I am lucky enough to have a gym at work, and then I do live in an apartment with an apartment gym. So when I'm at work, I've been really diligent about after lunch, I'll go to the gym and I'll walk 20 minutes after. And even if I can't do 20, I'll do 10, 15, whatever it is. But I just make sure that I go. Because like if I don't go, then if I'm like, nah, I don't really feel like it, then I won't, well, I don't want to do 20 minutes. But if I don't go there, like once I'm on there, I'm like, oh, well, whatever, I'm already here. What does it matter? So I've really tried to like get into that mindset of like, just go. And then however much you walk, it's more than you would have if you just sat in your office, So right now, I usually have about, I would say maybe like 30 to 40 minutes on Wednesdays and Fridays where I can work out at my gym at work. So because it's like a shorter workout, like I am time crunched because I get up, I don't want to get up super early. Like 5 a.m. is early enough. So I get up at like 4:45 on Wednesday, and then I get to work around 6:30ish, and then I work out till about 7:30. And then I don't leave work until 5, and then I don't get home until 6. So it's like, it's a long day. It's a long ass day. So I'm not trying to get up any earlier than that. So when I get to the gym, I always start out with a walk. So I'll do like 15 minutes on the treadmill. And then since I'm only there for, 20 to 25 minutes after that, I try to just do the most I can do in that time. So I listen to, like I was saying before, I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I've been listening to Mind Pump for probably the last like 4 months. And I love those guys. They're awesome. They're hilarious. If you haven't watched them yet or listened to them, check them out. They have some really good information too. I believe they were all fitness trainers. And they just have such a wealth of knowledge, and I've learned a lot from them. Just from like listening to, what they've done for diets and lifting and strength training and all this other knowledge that they just have. So I've been listening to them, and so what I've taken away from it is the 3 biggest movements that you can do to help your body are deadlifts, squats, and bench press. So on Wednesdays and Fridays, that's what I do. So I do my 3 sets of 10, and then I try to go up in weight each time. And then on Saturdays and Sundays, I work out. Those are my days off. So I work out my gym here, and I just do one day I pick legs. So the focus is legs, glutes, lower body. And then one day is upper body. So biceps, triceps, so basically arms, chest, back. And those days, typically I will be there for about an hour, but I usually do a 20-minute walk. I do a 40-minute or a 30-minute strength training, and then a 10-minute cool down walk. So that seems to be working for me. I really enjoy it. I kind of look forward to my workouts, which was not the case back in the day. Like I just got so burnt out from going so much. So as far as my workouts, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. So now where I'm at, so I haven't weighed in yet, but I'm going to weigh in this weekend. So I'll keep you guys updated, but I'm pretty sure I lost another couple of pounds in the last 3 weeks. So I think I'm down a total of 20, which is awesome. I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy this is working, and like this part of my life is sustainable when it wasn't before. So I had, one more thing that I wanted to show you guys because I caved, and it's one more thing that I'm obsessed. This Ninja Creami is so awesome. The protein ice cream that I'm coming up with, I can't. It is so cool. Like, I had a really good coupon, so I got this from Ninja Creami. So I got the 7-in-1, so that one does like gelato, light ice cream sorbet, milkshakes, like all that stuff. And they gave me 2 free pints, so I ended up getting 4 pints. And I heard, like, when I was watching a bunch of videos, they were like, oh, make sure you get the extra pints. But this thing is so cool because I know exactly what I'm getting with my ice cream. I know exactly what's going in it. And it's like, it's just amazing. So with this, let me tell you, salted peanut butter ice cream is amazing. And I throw like the, you know, the unwrapped mini Reese's cups. Oh, so good. And I think it was, I don't know, I have the macros on my phone for MyFitnessPal, but I want to say it was like for half, because I've been sharing with my husband, so half the pint was, I want to say like 200 calories with 26 grams of protein. Come on. I'm like, that's amazing. So like, if I'm not hitting my protein at the end of the night, that means I get to have a bowl of ice cream. Like, who doesn't want that? So totally worth the investment. I absolutely love this thing. I just got it like a week ago, but I've already made like 14,000 like different ice creams already. If you guys want me to share, I can definitely make a video on Ninja ice cream recipes. But anyways, this video is getting a little long, so I just wanted to check in, give you kind of an update on my health, how I'm doing, and just kind of show you kind of my supplement routine for now. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see some what I eat in a days, any recipes, like Ninja Creami recipes or just high protein recipes. And I will hopefully be back this weekend with an update. I want to give you guys some stats too. Just let you know where my body's at, where I'm at. And then, whatever else I decide I'm going to make, I guess. But anyways, thank you for checking out my channel. I really do appreciate it. And, you know, keeping me accountable, and I'm going to do this, and I can't wait to see what 2025 has in store. So thank you so much.